Related to documentation, there are some best practices that you have to follow when you write documents for a client. So for example, each document that you produce, you have to adapt it for specific circumstances in the company. And this typically means that you have to adapt it for their specific processes, for their specific structure, meaning roles and responsibilities they have in a company, and for their technology. And you can actually obtain all of this information by interviewing all the relevant employees and then producing documents that are highly personalized for what they need. And once this first draft of the document is completed, then you have to send it for review, as I've already explained. And then after you make a couple of revisions, then you have to send it for approval, which will in most cases be this sponsor of the project that I also mentioned earlier. And then you have to follow up to see if this document is properly distributed. Good practice is that you also define owner for each document so that it's very clear who needs to update this document when required. And you also set the timing on how often this needs to happen. So let's say every 6 months or every 12 months or so on. And this is also a very good way to actually hand over the responsibility for these documents towards the client. And also, as I mentioned before, if you want these documents to be accepted in a better way, then you have to raise awareness with the employees and also train them on how to perform, let's say, these new activities if they did not exist before.